My name's Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna wreck it!
And I'm a bad guy.
I can fix it!
It's hard to love your job when no one else seems to like you for doing it.
You're just the bad guy who wrecks the building.
No, I'm not.
Thank you for sitting down with Yahoo Movies.
My pleasure.
You worked with some incredibly talented people in a way that animation doesn't always allow you to.
Well, yeah, when I first met with Rich Moore, the director, about how we were going to all work together, I told him, like, well, I've been offered a lot of animated stuff over the years, and I've never done it because it just seems really sterile, and you just sit in your little booth by yourself and you read lines. He's like, we can make this however we want, so let's have other people in the room.
I got to do scenes with John where, we were this distance apart from each other, and it was really so cool. There's more nuance between our characters than would be if we were just, alone in a booth.
When you're playing off of somebody else's energy and reactions to stuff, it feeds it. It helps it a lot.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Oh, why do I fix everything I touch?
These animators are so interested in the heart and soul of the movie, which is the relationships, and they find that they get really good things if they can get us together. I think it really adds to the soul of the movie.
This movie has soul.
Doesn't it?
For sure.
It's really good.
As fellow bad guys, we've all felt what you're feeling.
I'm Zangief, I'm bad guy.
Hi, Zangief.
Ralph, you are bad guy. But this does not mean you're bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore.
Someone said to me one time that directing is 75% casting, that if you get the right people for the part, they know where to take that character. So early on, we kind of knew that we wanted Ralph to be kind of a character that John could inhabit, and Vanellope would be a lot like Sarah.
I wouldn't grab that branch if I were you.
I'm from the Candy Tree Department, so I know
It's a double stripe. Double stripes break, adoy.
I grew up as Atari was invented and all the different games, and Space Invaders and Asteroids and Missile Command.
That was like the first generation that got video games, Pac-Man and Defender and Asteroids.
Pac-Man Pitfall Burger Time, but there was this game called Dragon's Lair. It was a big deal.
I loved Centipede and a game called Joust that nobody remembers. Joust? Thank you! You're the first one who remembers Joust.
I did little asteroids in bars in the 1980s.
Sounds like you're dropping the drug. I did asteroids and bars.
I dropped some asteroids.
You want to go pee-pee in your big boy slacks? Keep it to yourself.
The kids these days.
Kids these days.
Crazy. Oh, kids today.
I'm wondering if they'll get that old 8-bit style.
It's retro. It'll be retro just like your shirt.
Kids I see these days are actually still really interested in those 8-bit video games, especially younger kids, because it's a more approachable game. So, like, the idea of, like, you're a frog who needs to get across a road before the car squashes him.
Oh, sorry, Hebert. It's me, Ralph.
Ralph's gone to hero's duty?
This movie has a good chance of reintroducing a lot of those old games to younger kids.
It's like a movie for everyone, It's so cool at any age.
Totally. If you were to tell Jane how you felt about her in Cubertese, how would that sound?
Oh, me too.
All right, ladies, the kitten whispers and tickle fights stop now.
When did video games become so violent and scary?
Are you a hobo?
Listen, I try to be nice. You're mimicking
You're
me.
mimicking me.
That is rude, and this conversation is over.
This conversation is over.